Sis, if you finally slow down and instead of feeling relaxed, you feel restless, if quiet moments make you reach for your phone, your to-do list, or something to handle, and if things only seem to move forward once you're completely exhausted, this video is for you. And no, it's not because you don't want ease. You probably crave it. You probably crave rest. You fantasize about rest. You imagine how good it would feel to finally exhale. But when you actually get there, something feels off. You sit down and your mind starts racing. You take a break and guilt creeps in. Things get calm and you feel uneasy, like you should be doing something. Not because you're doing rest wrong, but because somewhere along the way, your nervous system learned that rest wasn't neutral. It learned that ease came from depletion, that peace had to be earned, that slowing down was only allowed when everything else was handled. So your body adapted. It learned to stay alert, to stay in motion, to stay busy, not consciously, but automatically. Not because you love struggle, but because effort became the language of safety. And when that's the training, flow doesn't feel natural. It feels risky, like something you can't fully trust, like something that might disappear if you stop managing it. So when life gets quiet, your body doesn't register freedom. It starts scanning for what to fix next. And that's why flow can sound like a cute spiritual concept that works for other people, but for you, it feels slippery, hard to stay inside, unfamiliar. Not because you're broken, but because your body has been using effort as protection. And here's the part most people don't really realize. This isn't your personality. It's a pattern your body learned, and patterns can be changed. Let me tell you a story from my Superwoman season. Back then, I really believed that the more I did, the safer I'd be. Like if I stayed productive enough, capable enough, useful enough, everything will be okay. This was right after having my twins. My body was still healing. I was still figuring out motherhood, now with a 7-year-old son and 2 newborns. Still trying to hold everything together all alone by surprise. Before that, I'd been working as a school psychologist, but pregnancy complications forced me to stop working, just suddenly. No backup plan, no partner support, just me staring at the bills and trying not to panic. Everything I had worked for, the years in college that I had struggled through, for nothing. Then I realized I could do the same work virtually. And I remember thinking, okay, cool, I could fix this. 1 contract turned into 2, 2 turned into 4, and before I knew it, I was juggling 8 contracts, some part-time and some full-time, all alone. Yeah, bringing in over $50,000 a month, all while caring for my newborn twins and my 7-year-old son, running a household, covering every bill, coordinating a nanny so I can work 9 and 10-hour days just to keep everything moving. Again, no partner support. From the outside, it looks like I was handling it, like I had it all together. But inside, my body was in survival mode. On paper, I was thriving, but internally, I was collapsing. I couldn't sleep. My nervous system was fried. And the moment I finally slowed down, even for a second, I'd panic because stillness didn't feel safe. It felt like if I lied down, everything would collapse. That's when I realized something big. I was not in flow. I was in fight. My energy wasn't magnetic. It was chaotic. And the universe, faithful as ever, matched that frequency right back. Contracts started ghosting. Taxes piled up. Money flowed in only to fly right back out. Because the field doesn't mirror what you want. It mirrors what you are. It doesn't mirror how hard you hustle. It mirrors who you are being. So let me ask you this. Where in your life are you holding it all together instead of actually feeling safe? Put it in the comments below. I read every comment. So what is flow really? Let's clear this up. Flow is not about doing nothing. It's not about checking out, waiting around, or being passive. Flow isn't about hustle, go, go, go energy. As hard as I work, the more I'll receive. No. Flow is about doing from alignment instead of anxiety. When you're in flow, your nervous system is regulated. Your body feels steady. Your energy feels clean. And your actions come from clarity, not chaos. You still take action. You still move, but it doesn't feel frantic or heavy. When you're in force, everything feels different. You're hustling from fear, micromanaging outcomes, trying to control timing, trying to prove your worth through how much you do. That's the difference. Flow is the feminine frequency of creation. It's receptive, being open without needing to chase. It's intuitive, moving from inner yes instead of a mental push. It's magnetic, drawing things towards you without forcing timing or outcome. But force is the survival version of the masculine. It's reactive, responding from urgency instead of clarity. It's tense, holding your breath, your shoulders, your life, always bracing, always gripping. And remember, the way you move from force into flow isn't through more mindset work. It's through nervous system safety. Because your body can't relax into flow if it doesn't trust that slowing down is safe. So let me help you feel the difference right now. So just notice your body for a second. No fixing, no changing. Where are you tight? Just notice. If you want, you can close your eyes and just scan your body. Is it in your jaw? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your stomach? That tension, that subtle bracing, that's force. Now, take one slow breath through your nose and a longer exhale out of your mouth. Let your shoulders drop even half an inch. Let your body unclench, your jaw unclench. That tiny softening, that's flow beginning. Not because you stopped doing, but because your body stopped guarding. And this isn't just woo. Science backs this up. When you're in survival mode, your brain is dominated by beta waves, hyperfocus, overthinking, problem solving, always on. Definitely not creation waves. But when you're in flow, your brain shifts into alpha and theta waves, creativity, intuition, receptivity. That's when ideas land easily. That's when timing works out. That's when things connect without you forcing them. You're not pushing reality, you're meeting it. Flow is your natural frequency. Fear is the interference. And the moment your body feels even a little safer, that interference starts to quiet and life responds differently. When you're forcing, what you're really saying to the universe is, I don't trust this to work unless I stay on top of it. I don't trust this unless I manage every detail. And that energy creates resistance, not in some abstract way. You can feel it. It's a constriction in your body, in your chest, in your breath, in your field. It's like trying to drink water while clenching your jaw. Nothing flows in, no matter how thirsty you are. Because in the quantum field, every potential reality already exists. The opportunity is there. The money is there. The love is there. The support is there. The visibility is there. Your goals have been met. They're there. But you can only align with the reality that matches your frequency. And the frequency of flow is trust, surrender, safety, ease. When you're hustling, gripping, or trying to control outcomes, your vibration broadcasts scarcity. Even if you're working hard, even if you're doing everything right. But when you're calm and open, when your body feels safe enough to soften, your vibration broadcasts readiness. That's why some people manifest more by resting than by grinding. Not because they're doing less, but because their nervous system is open enough to receive. Think about truly wealthy people for a moment, the ones who stay wealthy. They don't move from panic. They don't grip every outcome. They don't obsess over every dollar. There's a calm confidence to them, a trust that things work out, a steadiness that doesn't rush or brace. And here's the part that matters here. That calm is conditioning. Their money identity was built in environments where money didn't mean emergency, where bills weren't tied to fear, where having more didn't automatically mean more stress. So their nervous system learned something early on. Money is safe, money stays, money supports. Now compare that to how many of us were conditioned. Money meant pressure. Money meant responsibility. Money meant survival. Money came and immediately needed to be managed, justified, stretched, or worried about. So even when money shows up now, your body reacts before your mind even does. That reaction, the tightening, the urgency, the overthinking, the money identity conditioning. And the good news, conditioning can be updated. So let me walk you through something real quick. Not a mindset trick, just a nervous system shift. Borrowed calm. So think of someone you know or have seen who is financially stable and calm with money. Not flashy, not frantic, just steady. Notice how they move. They're not rushing. Their breath is slower. Their shoulders aren't tight. There's no urgency in their energy. Now, without trying to change anything, imagine borrowing that calm for a moment. Let your shoulders soften like theirs. Let your breath slow down. Let your body feel what it's like to expect money to work out instead of it disappearing. You're not pretending to be them. You're teaching your nervous system a new option. This is how identity shifts, through experience, not force. So when you feel blocked, stuck, or like nothing is working no matter how much effort you put in, pause and ask yourself, am I moving from my old money conditioning or from borrowed calm? Am I in flow or am I in force? Because that answer changes everything. And the more often your body practices calm with money, the more natural it becomes. Not overnight, but definitely permanently. This entire lesson ties back to the law of rhythm and the law of balance, two of the most underrated laws of manifestation. If you want a deeper breakdown of this, I actually unpacked it fully in my video from Hustle to Harmony, How to Manifest Without Burning Out. It's attached here. I'll link it below because it connects directly to what we're talking about here. Everything in creation breathes in cycles. Giving and receiving, action and rest, inhale and exhale. When you only give, which is hustling, outputting, doing all the work, trying to climb the ladder, you drain. When you only receive, just taking, you stagnate. Flow is what happens when you honor both. You can't manifest your next season while suffocating your current one. If you never exhale, your body can't receive new breath. If you never rest, your energy can't integrate your blessings. You'll have no energy to create new blessings. That's why flow is sacred. It's your alignment with divine rhythm. When you move with it, life expands. When you fight it, life corrects. And those corrections often come after burnout, loss, or pause, not to punish you, but to rebalance you. Let's go a little deeper into the science, and then I'll tell you what to do with it in real time. When your body is regulated, your breath slows, your heart rhythm becomes coherent, your brain isn't racing, your electromagnetic field actually expands. That field is what interacts with the quantum. It's the signal you're broadcasting all day long, whether you realize it or not. When you're stressed, gripping, or chasing, that signal gets scrambled. It's noisy, inconsistent, hard to lock onto. That's burnout. Burnout isn't just exhaustion, it's interference. When your nervous system is fried, your field is chaotic. Your intentions might be clear, but the signal carrying them isn't. That's why you can want something deeply, work hard for it, affirm for it, and still feel like nothing's landing. Not because you're blocked, but because burnout scrambles the transmission. Now, here's the part that changes everything. When your nervous system is calm and coherent, your signal becomes clean. Research shows that a coherent heart field doesn't just feel better emotionally, it actually changes how your body interacts with reality. So every time you regulate in real time, slowing your breath, dropping your shoulders, grounding your body, you're not taking a break. You're clearing the signal. And this doesn't require a long meditation or perfect conditions. It can be 10 seconds because even the smallest of things compound, like compound interest. Before you send the email, before you make the decision, before you spiral about timing, pause. Exhale longer than you inhale. Let your body feel, I'm safe right now. That small shift moves your system out of interference and back into flow. Flow isn't passive, it's actually super powerful. It's energetic precision because when your nervous system is clear, your signal to the universe is clear. And clean signals manifest faster. Not because you're forcing outcomes, but because nothing is in the way anymore. You're no longer shouting into the field, you're transmitting, and the field responds to that. Quick pause, sis. If this is landing and you want more of this kind of grounded nervous system teaching, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. We're building this together. Let's make this practical now. Here are 3 simple ways to shift from force to flow in real time, especially when you catch yourself spiraling into control. Tip 1, you want to regulate before you react. Before you respond to that email, make that decision, or start spiraling about the outcome, pause. Take 3 slow breaths, longer on the exhale than the inhale, and gently tell your body, we are safe now. That 10-second pause does more than calm you down. It recalibrates your nervous system and realigns your energy faster than any affirmation ever could. Tip 2, check the frequency of your action. Before you move, ask yourself, am I doing this from peace or am I doing this from pressure? If it's pressure, it's force. If it's peace, it's flow. You can take the exact same action from 2 very different frequencies and the results will be completely different. Tip 3, leave space for the field to work. After you take aligned action, stop touching it. Stop checking the numbers. Stop refreshing the emails. Stop questioning the timing. Let the energy breathe with the inner knowing that it is done. Just like the ocean doesn't rush its tides, you don't need to rush your manifestations. When you stop chasing outcomes, the outcomes can finally meet you. Let them chase you. Sis, flow isn't the absence of action. It's the presence of alignment. It's what happens when your body, your emotions, and your intentions all start moving together instead of pulling against each other. So the next time you notice yourself gripping, controlling, overthinking, pause and breathe and softly remind your body, it's safe for me to be in the flow. Because the moment you regulate your energy, the field reorganizes around you. Every time you release the need to force, you signal the quantum that you're ready to receive. You were never meant to chase what's already aligned with your frequency. You were meant to receive it in flow. If this episode touched something real for you, sis, don't just watch it, let it land. And before we close, make sure you're subscribed because the next episode is where capacity really starts to expand. Share this with another woman who's been living in her hustle era for too long. And join me for my free masterclass, The 10 Codes of Manifestation. I'll walk you through how to regulate your nervous system, rewire your subconscious patterns, and manifest from safety, not survival. The link is below. It's free. And remember this, you don't have to chase flow. You are the flow. You just have to remember it. I'll see you next week, sis.